What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayBookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we went through our preseason of Season 3. We done some redshirting, done a little recruiting, we looked at our schedule, and today we're going to play our first game of the season, and that is against number 20 Syracuse. This is our former team a couple of dynasties ago. They had a great year last year. They've been in the top 15 or so every year since we left, at least it feels like. And we're going to take them on today. We're going to head up to the Carrier Dome, and we'll see if we can get our first win of the season. And now it looks like we got even amount of talent, B+ for both sides. I think they run like a spread attack. They throw the ball a lot. At least that's what they done last year when they had a couple of Heisman candidates. Of course, our guy won, our freshman halfback. So we'll see what happens. Before we take on Syracuse, I want to talk about recruiting real quick. I'm going to go after 4 guys. So we only got 10 spots to fill. We just got a lot of freshmen and sophomore, not a lot of seniors that'll be leaving. So just 10 spots. And I'm only going to go after 4 guys this season. I'm not going to try to do anything more than that. That way we at least got a few spots to fill in the offseason that we can recruit there. We need help at fullback. We're going to go after this kid right here, Jeff Stegall, I guess that's how you say his name. I like what I'm seeing here. He can run the ball, or he can move around a little bit. It's got a good enough size. Can maybe actually catch a pass or two. We'll see. But we're at the top of his list right there with Missouri and Nebraska. And again, he just fits a need. Outside linebacker, this is apparently the best player in our state, at least in the regular season, Mike Caldwell. We got bodies everywhere at outside linebacker, as you see here, but we got 3 juniors that'll be gone. So by the time this guy, if he commits red shirts, he may be able to compete for one of those starting spots here in about 2 seasons. So again, I'm just building depth there. Plus, I want to get another homegrown kid in our program, and I think he just fits the bill perfectly. And he's got the size. He's perfect fit for what we're needing. Right at the top of his list, he's really fast. He's smart. Again, got a lot of size at outside linebacker, which we need at that position. The next guy we're going to go after, so I made this change. I talked about this at the end of the last video. I did have my points on this tackle, but we got plenty of bodies there, younger ones. It's the same problem we have for a lot of these positions. I'm going to dump the points on this middle linebacker. I feel like we need just a little more depth there than we do at tackle. I was going to go after this kid right here, Matt Stewart. However, if you look at this kid, his squat's only 605. That means compared to this linebacker at 670, that means he's got a much better tackle rating. And he's just as fast, 4.52. And he's humongous. Again, he just really fits what we're looking for at the middle linebacker position. So I'm going to go after this kid instead. And then last but not least, halfback Dan Kane. Now I'm trying to build some depth there. We got 3 sophomores. We all know about them. One of them is redshirting, but I need to build, again, a little bit of depth there. We're going to, again, redshirt one. He'll be a sophomore next year, and this kid will be a freshman. That way we got a little bit of, one in each year graduating class outside of the 2 Daniels kids. Those guys are going to stay the same as juniors next year. So either way, I really want this kid. He's a big kid, and I like to find bigger dudes that can get vertical with it. So I'm hoping that'll complement some of our speedsters at halfback. So these are the 4 guys we're going to go after for the remainder of the regular season. And we don't have a positive pitch on any of them just yet. All right, let's go ahead and take on Syracuse. So this is year 2021, which means we don't have to deal with the COVID wheel, which I thought was a pretty fun little thing we added last season. So yes, they run a pass-heavy offense. Looks like they got that basic alternate playbook. I'm going to check out their uniforms. So we'll probably just stick with our normal. Yeah, I like what they got going on there. And for us, I think we'll just stick with our Stormtrooper look. All right, get excited. Season 3. Can we win a second national title? It begins today. I think we got the bodies for it. We got some new players in some certain spots. We have to go check our halfback situation. I need to make sure I want Pedro and John Daniel, or Pedro and the other guy, Julian Gray. Those are the 2 that are playing this year. I'm redshirting John Daniels. I may have misspoke about that earlier. Forgive me if I did. But we got to make sure those guys are in the right spots. That way I don't have to take them in and out of the depth chart. National game of the week. Feels like 98. This is our first game of the season in 98 when we won the national title. That was a wild game. If you're go on YouTube and go watch that, that was a pretty good one. Donovan McNabb was playing. A lot of orange in this one. They're going to highlight our new starting quarterback, C.J. Rhodes. He is Tennessee kid. He's got the best arm of the bunch. I talked about all this in the previous video. I'm going to give him the shot first and see how he handles it. They are picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. They want it, and they will. Kick it first. So we're going to get the ball first. The first thing I want to do, again, is talk about our halfbacks with our formation subs. So we didn't change our playbook any in terms of our formations. I kind of like what I'm doing with the I-rate thing. I just want to make sure Pedro and Julius Gray kind of split the carries at least a little bit. Of course, we want Pedro to get the ball more. Again, we got John Daniels redshirting. So I got Gray here, and I got Pedro there. So I want to split the two bigger formations. Then we got here, we're going to put Pedro there. I may, what's a good idea? We may put, I don't know if it'll matter. Let me go to Twins. I think I may put Gray there. I'm going to leave Pedro there. I'm going to leave Gray here because we tend to run more vertical with this formation, and Gray's the bigger of the two, and at least in terms of stronger and can break tackles. I want Pedro there, and then Gray there. So I think I'm good there. I think we got, what, a 5-to-4 ratio. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm okay with that. That way they split the carries, but I think Pedro's going to get a few more touches, obviously, because he's an impact guy. I think that's the only thing I got to change, except one more thing. We do got a number 2 tight end. I want to make sure he gets the ball. He's a good pass catcher and can move around a little bit. This is our lone shotgun formation with a tight end in here. I think I'm going to put Smith right here over Allen, because we just don't run the ball a lot out of this formation. I want another good pass catcher, and there's our true freshman in Smith. I'm really excited about what he can do for us. Hopefully we can get the ball to him a little more often, along with Allen too at some point or another. So I think I'm good here the rest of the way. Let's go to depth chart, and let's check out their roster. Starting off, is this the same kid they had last year? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, they've been recruiting well still. They got an impact quarterback, 87 speed. We got to deal with that. They don't have an impact halfback. That's good, but they still got some solid guys, 86 and then 80. Then it drops down a little bit. Fullback, I don't expect this guy to play much. Wide receiver, not bad. 91, 89, 84, 84, 80. I mean, they can go 5 wide if they wanted to. Tight ends, this guy looks okay. He's just really slow, and he just it looks like just a pretty much blocker, more or less. And his backup looks even worse. True freshman, though. Look at the offensive line. Look at that. 98 overall. Then 87, 72, 88, and 72. So a true freshman on one side and maybe the best tackle in the country on the other. High discrepancy there. Defensively, I have no clue what they run. We're going to find out real quick. But 82 on one end, 85 on the other. That's not bad. Up the middle, 85 and 80. So looks like their front four is pretty solid. Look at the linebackers, 88. Impact guy at 94 at middle. His backups are 84 and 80. That's pretty good. You look at right outside linebacker at 76. So their front seven's pretty solid. You look at their corner situation, not bad in the first two, 89, 84, then a little bit of drop off here. Maybe we can spread them out, force them to run a little nickel and dime maybe to get their lesser guys out there. Free safety, true freshman. We may need a pick on this kid today if possible. We'll do some play action. Again, our offense ain't going to change much. Strong safety, 80 overall, 85 speed. I think both of these guys can be got with some good attacking. We'll just see how that goes. But kicker, 74 overall, true freshman. That's not a bad pickup for them. And just an okay punter. So actually, again, our quarterback, got to be mindful here. Our starting quarterback is CJ Rhodes, redshirt freshman. He just got the best arm of the bunch. 99 throw power, 93 throwing accuracy, just insane. And he just needs some reps. So I'm going to give him the nod. We'll just see how he handles it. And if he doesn't, we got guys who are be equally as good, possibly. I think we got 4 guys that are like 85 overall. Let's get this show on the road. Myrick, I'm going to get the first touch of the season. Go right there. I think we may go with play action out of the gate. I want to attack those safeties. So they run a 4-3. Let's see what we go with here. Cover 2. Good throw. Great catch. He got down. Wilson, great throw. Right on the sideline. That's what I want to see. And I didn't throw it super hard either. Just a great play overall. Next thing I want to do, I'm going to just do a little off-tackle run with Pedro. I love running out of this formation, especially if the blocking's decent. Here, not too bad. We're going to get some yards out of it. Almost get a first down. 2nd and inches. Next thing, we still got the Brigham. Actually, I need to fix. Let me just make sure that is correct. So we got the Brigham package. That's still alive and well. Let's do a basic slam with Pedro. Again, John Daniels, we're redshirting him this year. We're going to try to get some discrepancy. We're spread out those guys. All of them are sophomores at the moment. I didn't handle that well. We got that a first down. That could have been much better. It's a first down. That's all that matters. Let me go. Let's run some air raid. Let's go stick. This may be Grant's first catch of the day. I'll just leave it as is. They're going cover 2. Good throw. Going to pick up about 8 or so. I'd love to go after that free safety, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to do a basic ISO with Gray. Let's see if we can go up the gut. This may be a bad idea. Again, their front seven's pretty decent. They really don't have many weaknesses in certain spots. Good little play there for Gray. Now we're in the middle of the field. I'm going to go swing. Looks like Gray will probably get this one. I'm going to see if we can get an extra blocker over there. Hope they blitz. They didn't blitz too hard, but we got a decent block right there. And we're going to get 6 points. Nice. Well, that's a good start. Just move the ball around to several players. I think 5 different guys got to touch the ball in that drive. The 2 running backs, Grant, Wilson. So that's at least 4. I wonder if we can get a decent thumbnail out of that. Let's try. We can see if he can do something like this. Can we get a decent thumbnail? Maybe if I zoom in or something. I was wanting to see if we can. Oh, that could be a decent one. Well, let's just try that one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that one. If this doesn't work, we'll get another one later. All right. Extra point time. Then we'll get on defense and see what we can do there. And as I mentioned earlier, our recruiting, we are just building depth upon depth upon depth. I mean, we got just our offensive line. This is about the best I've ever done. Maybe recruiting offensive line. I like that. I got a 2 deep that could literally start about anywhere. We've just recruited well enough, but that's what I wanted to do when we got here at Tennessee, is to try to recruit the best guys we can. Let's see if we can play some defense. I'm expecting a lot of passing, but we just got to be mindful of this quarterback. He can run around a little bit. I'm going to start off with basic quarters. I'm going to do an over. Run a little RPO. Run out of the gate. Going to get about 4 there. Going to pick up 6. Can we run? I need to check and see if we can run any dime. Let me check my corners. I know we lost our 2 starters last year, but see, 82, 84, 82, and then 80. Yeah, we could do that if we wanted to. Now let's do some of that. I'm going to go cover 2 man.
2nd and 4 coming up here.
Ooh, that's another thing I forgot. Let's go and check out our defensive side. I need to go make sure my top 2 linebackers are playing right here. So our top middle linebacker, he's right there. McConnell, that's fine. And then we got Smith. So yes, I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with this. We could probably put Smith right there, but I'm going to leave McConnell there in their dime package.
Going with the shotgun here.
Let's see what they go with on this one. Sack. Oh, so close. Avery tried to go for the interception, and he was way off on it. You can see it right. Nah, he just missed it badly. Misjudged it. So they're on the move. I'm going to try a cover 2 zone blitz. We're going to go up the gut on this one.
The orange line up with 3 wide.
Got to make a tackle. Got to make a tackle. Who missed that one? Somebody whiffed it. Was that Gary Lowe? Oh, he was still like in the animation. I thought he would bump into him and tackle him right there, but he didn't.
They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
They're sticking to their 3 wide stuff. Let me do a cover 2 man.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 45.
Doing the same thing here.
Syracuse comes out in the shotgun.
Do a hat on a hat. I think they'll run the ball just to get the first. They're going to go speed option.
He has some room.
Cowan whiffed it when he went for the halfback on that one. The safety picks somebody, and he picked the halfback. I don't know why. He was like, nope, I'm an impact guy, but I'm not going to go to the guy who actually has the ball. So that's a whiff.
Option keeper.
You know what? That was a perfect example of how to give up tons of yardage on defense.
It feels like we're about to give up some points. Let's see if we can try maybe a blitz. I normally don't want to blitz too hard on this guy because I figure he'll just run around on us. Let's try something. Good catch. Gonna pick up a few there.
Brings him down. 4 yards on that play.
Now they're going goal line. Or at least it looks like they are. I'll go man lock. I'm going to flip it as well.
They can take this one in for 6.
We'll come up right here just in case to do the end around. Play action. Anybody open?
Nice play fake. End zone.
Good stop by Avery. Nice. That makes it 3rd and goal. And they're going 4 wide. Ugh. I'm going to go... What's a good idea? I'm going to go cover 0. Because I think they're going to run it. That's just my guess. I'm going to spread out like this.
They come out in a nickel. Rodriguez. Hands off.
Ah, I tried to get around the tackle. Couldn't do it. So they are on the scoreboard. I figured they'd run like a dive or something. That's why I went cover 0, but that didn't work.
What's that equal? Touchdown.
I probably should have flipped it but had that blitzer on the other side, but that's all right. Too late now. We'll get on offense and see if we can get that touchdown back.
And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go.
This may feel like the LSU game. Just a killer quarterback. You can't stop them. What worries me if they run any more type of option, which they've done a little bit of that already. That's just tough to stop. Unless your front line can help you out a little. I'm going to let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Middle of the field.
Got onto the field after that kick. Hoping to turn this
I'm going to try deep cross up. Let's attack a safety. Again, both those safeties are just okay. Nothing great.
Tennessee lines up in a bunch formation.
Watch out.
First down. Throws off his
That ain't good.
foot. Off his hand.
Right tackle got destroyed.
Incompletion is credited to the wide
Messed up the entire play.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
We're going to have to... Let's do a toss
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
with Pedro.
20-yard line.
They're going to make me go to the left side, aren't they? I'm going to bring my my tight end over.
Here's the option left. Laterals back.
Get a block right there, and there we go.
Now he's got room
Get a
to
first down with Pedro.
with a takedown. An impressive first down run and man.
Good play there.
That was almost.
I'm going to do another toss. We're going to just do it out of a bigger formation.
Or else he is gone.
They're going to stay in 4-3.
Ball on the 34. Tennessee lines up in a double tight set.
Get a block right there. Ah, he whiffed on the block, but was able to get around and through.
One goes for a big
First down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully,
Next thing I'm going to do,
that defense starts to creep up.
I'm going to do middle zig in.
Over the top.
This may be another Pedro play.
ball right around midfield.
Got to go to your best players whenever you can.
Tennessee comes out with 3 receivers.
Blitz hard.
Drops back on first down.
Bad throw.
And it's incomplete.
Bad throw. 2nd and 10. I may have to just pass it again. Yeah, let's just do it. We're going back to stick.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass.
Good little throw, but he got stuck on the route. That makes it, what, 3rd and something? 3rd and 7. We'll go halfback corner.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive.
Looks like they're at least going cover 1.
Tennessee comes to the line with 3 wide.
I will probably
Throw. Over
just go to Grant, get a first down. Good throw.
down.
Next thing I want to do is do a basic run with Gray.
1st and 10.
And then we'll probably go back to Pedro of some sort. What's my quarterback doing? What in the world is going on? What was that? What was that? Go back and... Oh, I can't go back and look. What was that? What was he doing? I'm going to call the same play. Let's see what happens. Is it just that particular play? See, now he's back to where he was. What was that? You just see new things every day with this game. Get a first down with Gray. And we may just try play action. This is my favorite play action we got. I could go to either one of those two guys over the top, but let's see what they call. Not a little too excited about that shift. I'm going to have to bring my tight end over to help block. Back to cover 2. 6 points. Perfect throw. Good job, CJ Rhodes. Welcome to college football. Good start for you. So, I don't know if you saw that, but the safety, that's safety number 24 right here. They went cover 2, but then he stopped. So, left him wide open right there. This could be a really good thumbnail. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Awesome. We got to figure out what to do on defense. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I'm not overly worried. We need some guys to step up and tackle better. That was a bad tackle effort on that last drive. I may just have to zone this guy to death. Maybe we can bait him into an interception, a bad throw. Our front 4, somebody up front needs to help us out at least a little bit. I think he's got plenty of time. And again, I'm a little worried to try to blitz him because he'll just run around on us. That's a good tackle by 87 by Myrick. End of the first quarter. We're up by a touchdown, which can't complain too much there. And we're going up against a pretty good team, same talent as us. We'll do an over front. Do something like this, though. QB draw. Good job, Al. Get around to the other side. Picks up a few. So they're going to run this quarterback, aren't they? You can just kind of feel it. That's what they want to do. They've done little RPOs, and they even ran off an RPO with him, which don't see that too often. I'm going to do an under front on this guy. We'll stick with quarters. I actually better do an over front. I just whiffed on that tackle. Good job. Probably should have stuck with that under front. 1st and 10. Ugh. Let's do a basic cover 3 at a dime. Again, we got the bodies for it. I'm going to pinch the line, though. I may bump and run on one of these dudes on the left. Ugh. Almost got it picked off. That was super close, but I made the tackle. That makes it 2nd and 8. I'll just stick to my quarters. We're going to make them deke and dunk, and if he can get down there and score, then, you know, so be it. I didn't really need to pinch the line there. I whiffed it again. Man, that was a terrible, Al. That was terrible. I went right by him. Look at this. How terrible that was. Am I playing 09? I feel like I'm controlling one of those goofy guys that just have terrible angles. They're spreading his out. I'm going to go back to dime. This time I'm going to control defensive line. Maybe I can do less damage here to my own team. Shallow. Good man beater. I'm going to try. I'm going to do some blitzing. I don't know what else to do. He's eating up my zone. But maybe I can. And this formation's really hard to blitz against. Oh, so close. Gosh. I hit him right where I needed to, but he pitched it right the last second. A quarterback's tough. That makes it what? 3rd and 3. They're going goal line again. At least it appears. We'll go man lock. I think they'll throw it. We'll do this. More than likely, we'll run to the left side. And that's what they're doing. Just got to get a stop. There you go. We plugged up a gap. And we're going to force a punt. Good job, defense. Huge swing right here, potentially, if we can just get a clean catch or just get back on offense, go down the field and score. Shank it to the left or just kick it out of bounds. This worries me. Everybody get out of the way, get out of the way. And they flag. Nice. We're going to get that on the 20. On who was that? I didn't say. Was that on him? I couldn't tell who that was on. I didn't look at the name. Doesn't matter now. So they got us out of our own end zone. Thank you for that. I guess that's the first penalty of the day. Ooh, I guess we're going to roll to the left, aren't we? Had to pitch that one off quick. He ain't going to catch him. Go, Pedro. Go, Pedro. Great cat. Good defense. Last ditch effort by Gonzalez. He just got too much speed. He's hard to stop. I'm going to try. It's on my mind. We're going to go Ohio.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Their weakness, I think, is their secondary, at least their safeties.
Lines up in the shotgun.
Cover 0.
First down.
I'm going to go. We got the room on the other side. Let's go back to Wilson. Killer catch. Killer catch, Wilson. You're a stud. Great throw. I could have went to either him or Grant, but Wilson had more grass to play with, or in this case, turf. Awesome play. I'm actually going to go back to him. I feel like he deserves another touchdown. That's just a great catch. I'm going to go flanker screen. Please go zone. Ooh. This will be interesting. I think I may throw it to him anyways. Let's see. Good defense. Yeah, that's not a good man beater. I should have went to my crosser. That wasn't a good play design or good play call on my end. We probably need to go to Pedro, don't we? Probably what we need to do. Let's just do a toss. Let's keep it simple. Go to your best player. I may just leave it as is. Well, I don't know, man. That was just terrifying. This easily could have been a fumble. So my tight end got beat badly. I had to run back a little bit. And my fullback got stuck on the tight end, Allen. And I thought that was going to hit my fullback right there, and it didn't. Was super lucky that wasn't a fumble. Then I waited for Carlson to get this block. Just to give myself a few extra yards to play with. 3rd and goal on the 4. I probably need to... We like to do direct around the goal line. Let's see if this works or not. Get a block right there. Good block by Stevenson. That was Stevenson right here. Great play, 81. I'm going to have to give you the ball a little bit later if we can. It just depends on the defense. So we got a 2-score lead. A minute and a half to go. Can they get down the field and do something? I'm sure they can. We just got to keep everything in front of us. But great, our offense is looking pretty solid so far. Pretty pleased with it. I think we found a quarterback. I think Rhodes is going to be an absolute stud for us. Kick it as hard as I can. They don't have an impact guy on the back end, so we can just kick it wherever. Let's see if they can go 80 yards. I'm going to do a basic cover 3 out of 3-4. I'm going to do an under front. Maybe they can get low on the weak side, open for a sack. Good job, Al. Got a hand on it. The out route was open. 2nd and 10. Great play. I'm going to do quarters out of nickel. I know they're going 5 wide, but I think we got the linebackers that can handle their zones. Just watch for that quarterback running around on us. I've got another hand on it. Nice. That flat was open still. I'm going to try a different, we're going to go basic cover 3. I'm going to back off of Cloud a little bit. I've been, Cloud has been like my 3rd and long coverage forever and ever. I'm going to do a different type of cover 3. Let's see how they handle it. Halfback dive. Wow, was not expecting that. Now they're going to probably go hurry up.
Is this kid amazing or what?
And they didn't. Interesting. Let's go quarters. Good play call. I was not expecting that.
Syracuse.
I'm going to spread them out.
Rodriguez.
Anybody open? Overshot him. 2nd and 10. I think the route stopped.
I don't know too many
I think that was more on the
play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
the skill guy than it was the quarterback.
This is the 5th play.
I'm going to do an over front, actually, on this one.
Come out showing
Because I know they'll pass. At least I think they will. Flat route. No, wheel route. Oh, great defense. McConnell.
there's an athletic.
So we're getting a little bit better play from our linebackers. Now let's try cloud again. Or this is the first time we'll call it. We'll do a different type of cover 3. Then I may try cover 6 a little bit later.
Pass two.
Rodriguez lines up
I'm going to quasi go after him.
back to pass. Steps up. Looks. He lets it
Make a play. Impact guy.
batted ball.
Good job. He made up for it with that blunder earlier. Good job, Cowan. He goofed up on that option on that first drive. More than made up for it there. Dargan didn't have many of those types of plays last year.
Johnson.
We got some time to do something. If we can get a block or two. Uh-oh. 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 Stevenson.
At the 40. At the 30.
I love you, kid. You're just awesome. Special teams phenom. How many returns did he have last year? 4? Well, he's off to a good start now. That's his first touch of the day. Of course, he's our newer slot receiver. I took him off the outside and moved him in the slot. But he has been killing it on special teams. Of course, he's got like 97 speed, and he's like, 8 feet tall. Just a great play here. Let's go ahead and just get this thumbnail while we're here. Awesome. No different. That looked pretty close to the LSU touchdown he got, except that was a kickoff, if I'm not mistaken.
And he tacks on
I think the goal here is to put Syracuse back in that Big East and keep them there.
28. Syracuse
Let them kind of know their role. No offense to them.
up and ready.
I had a lovely time while I was here. Turned them into a championship. We won that last one before I left.
Wilson fields it in the end zone.
This is a different animal you're going up against today, son. 28-7. Let's survive the next 38 seconds. And then we'll go to the half, regroup. I'm going to go back to the normal. I thought they was going to go with a tight end look. Wide open over there. Intercept that. Nope. Good throw. Make it. That's a good play. Uh-oh. Huge play for them. Wow. Ooh, we got a player hurt. Carl Thomas. One of our corners. We got some depth there. Hopefully it's not serious. So if I go nickel, that means
Ball on the 45.
we still are okay at nickel. Still no fun having a player hurt.
Back to pass.
Ooh, there he goes. Somebody go get him. Somebody go get. Oh, Coker whiffed on that one. That's a freshman.
Cowan with a takedown. Syracuse calls the time.
Just whiffed on that play. Now they're going 5 wide. I got to stay in nickel because we're down a corner.
10. Ball on the 24. Syracuse comes out in the shotgun.
Watch it. He's wide open. No, make a play. That's out of bounds.
It falls incomplete.
19 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after
I'm
him.
going to do quarters out of 3-4.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. Rodriguez.
Still no news on Thomas. I don't think he's out there. I got the strong side field. The kid's tough. He can move around a little now. Almost got a first. They're going to hurry up, aren't they? I'm worried that I'll call it. I don't know. We'll just see what happens with this one. Speed option. Ooh, he dove. I'm glad he dove. We're going to force a field goal. You go back and look at this. He dove just to get the first down, but if he didn't dive, that probably could have been a touchdown right there. I think he was just thinking, let me just get the first down, but it wasn't a good idea. Because you can have your field goals. You ain't going to beat me on field goals.
They can smell the goal line.
Either that or I spooked him. Maybe I spooked him when I was around him right there.
Run should be makeable.
Should be an easy kick.
It's up. And he
And got points on the last drive, but we're up 18. A great first half. I think all three phases of the game went really well for us. 238 yards to their 203. So both teams are moving the ball quite a bit. They're running the ball really well. A lot of that's their quarterback just, running around. I don't think their halfback's done a whole lot, unless I'm just forgetting. But our passing game, 8 of 10, is just spot on. And we've been pretty balanced so far. 9 rushing versus 10 passing attempts. 2 for 2 on third down, 100%. Can't go wrong there, but they're 60%. So both teams, both offenses are kind of doing their part, but we're finishing drives on top of that, and there's no turnovers either. So again, both offenses are doing their job, except we forced 1 punt and we got a special teams play for a touchdown. Let's go check out our stats. CJ Rhodes, not bad for a first half of his career, 8 of 10, 2 touchdowns, no picks. All is well there. Running the ball, our averages are really good. Over 10 yards per average for Daniels and for Gray. Receiving, it's the Wilson show. I wasn't expecting that. It's just kind of the way it's worked out. He's got 4 receptions. He's also leading in yards. You look at the touchdowns, Wilson and Gray got the 2 touchdowns so far. And you look at defense, Franklin Smith, I guess, I don't know if many of those tackles are for me. I think I've whiffed on a couple. I think I may account for 2 of them. But it's a pretty good team effort across the board in terms of tackles. Got a couple tackles for loss of Wheeler, freshman defensive tackle. And then Carl Thomas, who's out for the game. There it is right there. They'll show it to us in the third quarter, but that could have been much worse. But he's out for the rest of the game. Sacks, none, and no interceptions. But they get the ball start of the half. They get a touchdown here, then this thing can get interesting. Terrible. I hit that button so late. It may stay in, though. Yep, he's going to stay in. I just got blasted on that play. Good return on the 35. So there goes our dime package for the rest of the day, just because we're down a corner. I'm going to stay in. They may run the ball. I got a lot of field to cover if they pass, though. Anybody open? No, there he goes again. There you go. Nice. Good job, Washington. I thought he was going to squirm out of there. Makes it 2nd and 10. I want to do cloud on a 2nd down. I know that's heresy. I haven't done this in so long, but I just want to throw a different coverage at them at a different spot than what they're used to. Ace trips. I love that formation. Nobody open. Intercept that. Nobody was open. Not a soul. Not a soul was open. And Wright with his first interception. I'll have to go check something real quick. Just threw it off his back foot. Again, no, everybody was covered. I actually need to go check. I'm going to go here. I need to go check my corners really quick. Let's just go look at that. So Avery, Thomas is out. Then we got Coker. He's been our slot guy. And then we got Johnny Wright. He's a redshirt junior. Oh, that's our backup strong safety. That's right. We got him playing right there just because he's a pretty talented dude. Well, good for him. So where are we? We're on the left hash. I'm going to go with a bigger formation, but we're going to go PA boot. Hopefully we get decent blocking. This will either go to Grant or to Carlson. Cover 2. Watch out. 6 points. A little dicey. The safety was right there, but that's the worst of the 2 safeties. So Grant is in the end zone. I feel like we've got more passing touchdowns in this game than we had any last year. I mean, our quarterback last year, Keys, he had like, what, 18 touchdowns? And here we got CJ Rhodes with 3 already. Blow them out. Let's repeat. My whole goal is to try to break Saban's record anyways. Let's make a statement that we have not fallen off from our excellent year in 2020. Let's see if Johnson can get through. Get a tackle. There we go. Fred Hill, he's a ghost. Injured his chest. I hate to say it, I don't know who Fred Hill is. I need to go check that. It's sad I don't know my own players, but who is Fred Hill? Let me go to injury report. Free safety Fred Hill. I think he's our backup. Injured his chest. He's probably just got the breath knocked out of him. Let's run some quarters. Because Matt Green... Well, Webb's back there. Where's Green at? Am I missing something? There's Green. Why ain't Green out there? There's Mike Webb. Let me go check something really quick. Where's Green at? Like, he's just not out there. But yet, he is... Like, let me go back. Like, there are 3, 4. Why isn't he out there? Is he... I don't understand. I want to reset. Current. Maybe he's just out of breath or something. I don't know. For whatever reason, Webb's back there. We'll have to monitor that. Why isn't my starting free safety not playing? Ah, missed him. Dang it, there he goes. First down. Is he playing somewhere else? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me. We're going to have to figure it out here eventually, because my free safety, Green, needs to be playing, but he's not. Oh, great tackle. Thankful that wasn't a face mask. I don't have my backups in there, do I? No, I got Cowan out there. See, Webb is still out there. I mean, what's the deal? I'm confused. I'm confused. So, see, there's Webb, and there's Green. See, Green's not hurt. He's our starter. Yet he's not out there. Forgive me if I keep talking about it throughout the rest of the video, but I'm figuring out why he's not playing.
From the gun.
RPO. They've been running a lot of these. Ooh,
Incomplete. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected. That's great.
There we go. So Green is back. I have no idea what just happened. They're going 5 wide. Ugh. Let's just go basic cover 3. Maybe he was just out of breath. Maybe he's just, I don't know. He was gassed or something. But he's back. All is well in the world.
There's a shift by the linebacker.
Let's see if I can get after this guy, or at least kind of... I actually probably need to keep him in the pocket.
Back to pass. Throws this one out to the right.
Little stick route. Just not enough. But there's a flag.
Hold on, we got a penalty on the
Holding. We'll take it. We'll actually decline it. And we're going to force a punt. 4th and 3. We're going to have to do a safety return, or a safe return. Keep it clean down here. Don't do anything goofy.
The orange. Line up the punt. He gets it off.
He's got some room. Should I try something here? Let me go over here.
Stevenson takes it.
That was a mistake. I think I lost a yard or 2. Left hash.
Comes out onto the field for their next possession.
I'm going to call P. Reed. We haven't actually called that today. I just had it on my mind. Then I want to get Gray out here. Not liking any of that. We'll just go over here. Pick up a few, not much.
A yard on the play action that time.
What's another good idea? Well, let me go, I have an idea. I'm going to go speed option with the Brigham package.
2nd and 9. Ball on the
Let's see if they shift anything weird. They're going to make me go left, aren't they?
high formation.
We'll clear it up a little bit.
Option. Pitches
Ah,
he jukes him.
I may still get the first. Huh.
Selfish play by the quarterback.
Did I get it?
The option.
3rd and inches.
Yard gain.
We'll just go back to Pedro. Let's see if we can get a first down.
Ball on their own
So Fred Hill is out for 4 weeks. So our secondary is getting beat up a little bit.
20. Sets up in the eye. Breaks one.
Just get through.
Makes the stop.
First down.
Pick up by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is.
I'm going to try.
His arms.
I forgot I had this play. We're going to do a little trickery. We'll see how it works. Well, I'm going to go triple option. This is our triple wide receiver play. So if they go man, I usually keep it and we'll draw an option. But in this case, we're just going to hand this ball off to Gray.
High formation here. Here's the option. Boom. Brings him down. To the line of scrimmage.
There's not much happening on that one. I'm going to go deep cross up.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 29.
The last time we tried this, it didn't go well. Our right guard, our right tackle needs to
Going with the shot.
do a little bit better. There we go. A little bit better.
He rolls out to the right.
Great throw.
Throws this one out to
Stevenson gets a touch. Nice.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run.
Great play there. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go flanker special.
On first and second down, but this offense is
He may get the ball right back. Either Monte or Stevenson's going to get this one. Looks like that strong safety is going to be on Stevenson.
Come out in the shotgun. Rhodes set to go to the air. Over the middle.
Dropped it. Got hit, though, when he tried to catch it.
these wideouts should try to
Second and 10.
man, they could get hurt.
I'm going to go P. Reed. We're going to get Pedro out here. This is a different P. Reed. We don't have the numbers, so we may have to throw this one. I think they're going cover 0. Wilson again. Insane! Insane! Wow. I think we found a quarterback. That's his 4th touchdown pass on the day. Wow. C.J. Rhodes. And Wilson is having a killer game. But they brought both safeties down, so I went over the top. So we go back and look at this one. Just again, both safeties came down. Almost got sacked, but they're at the last mini-second. This could be a really good thumbnail, by the way. Let's go ahead and get that one. How about we... what about... There we go. That's a pretty decent one. Let's go ahead and get that one. I think he may get our thumbnail for the day. Well deserved. Again, I think we found a quarterback. So, again, he's got 4 touchdowns. He's already, like, 25% of the way of Key's touchdown total, whatever he had last year.
So with less than 2 to go in the third.
That was our biggest problem last year. Our passing game was just kind of off.
Tennessee.
Thankfully, our running game was so solid.
Wilson and Webb back to return.
Now it looks like both of them are spot on, at least today. We got a long road ahead of us. We got like 5 more conference or ranked games to play.
Defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
I'm going to go nickel cover 2.
They might not be so lucky this time.
I'm going to pinch the line.
Lines up in a shotgun set.
Couldn't get to the outside. McConnell broke a tackle there.
And he's tackled.
Get a first down.
That was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm going to do a nickel blitz.
Nice read by the ball carrier to find that
We're going to send some heat to the other side.
Gotta give a lot of credit to
I'm going to control the weak side, though.
The linebacker shift over a little.
I don't know if our blitzer can get through that mess. Oh, almost got to him. Look at this throw. Nice.
What a catch.
I like the defense that was called.
It's right where it needed to be.
Make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't
Let's try quarters out of 3-4. Let's go back to zone.
executed, and the result is a first down.
Made our man defense look pretty easy
In the shotgun.
to beat.
They go with the option.
Ow. He's making me look silly. This is embarrassing. Look at this is so bad. This is not my strength. And I'm really good at this game, don't get me wrong, but this is not my best suit right here. Look at that. Woo. Oh my gosh. And then I may get a pick 6 here in a little bit. You just never know. It's always off and on right there. But that, again, this quarterback's pretty talented.
Receivers bunch.
He needs some help, though. They've been running a ton of RPOs, an absolute ton, which is cool to see. 3rd and 1. And now all of a sudden we got him in this situation. I'm going to go with dog gold. We're going to plug up a gap. They may just run the ball.
This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out in
They may just go off tackle to the left. I may be hurting over here with Wade. Oh, wide open. Great crosser. We'll have to go back and look at this. So how did he get open? Was it just a crosser? Did his defender get caught up on somebody? Nope. What happened was Smith. Just a matchup that we didn't need. Just beat him badly. Ooh, he got stuck on the ref. That's what happened. That happens sometimes. The ref is in the field of play. So they got a little help from the Zebra. Let's look at the quarterback. He's putting up okay numbers. Unfortunately, they're not converting the way they would like. They may get a touchdown here. We'll see.
let's have a look at the numbers.
They score. That means our offense can just stay out there for another drive. I'm going to do an under front on this one. Ooh, he's wide open over there. Watch out.
On first down.
Ooh, I missed it. Went for the interception. Missed it.
way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great
Going
hands there.
4 wide. I'm going to do a cornerback blitz. I don't call this often, but I just want to do something a little different.
Going with the shotgun here. And now he'll lateral it.
There we go. That worked out all right.
Gobbled up in the backfield.
Went with that little trick play out of the gun bunch, which I don't use all that often. I should do more of it. Now that I got Stevenson in the slot. End of the third quarter, worked pretty well, 42-10.
As we go to the final quarter,
I think we've established our dominance today.
wrapped up. Our score here, Tennessee 42.
I'm going to do Cloud. Again, I'm going to just do things just a little bit different this year.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Always good to freshen things up.
Is the impact player, and he's feeling it.
Then I may do like a different cover 3 on third down if we can get there.
Wants to throw outside, and they couldn't.
Overshot that one. He had time to throw too. So we can try this cover 6. Where's it at? There it is.
Third down now, and goal to go. And this is
Give him just a different look.
drive. They'll work from the shotgun.
Just be mindful he can run around on you.
Rodriguez, back to pass.
Get to the outside. Oh, there he goes. Force him left. That's what I wanted. So that's why I went to the outside the entire time. Forced him to go left, because if you're a righty quarterback, they're more than likely going to run to the right. But in this case, I forced him left. He had no choice. So will they go for this one? Yeah, they're going to kick a field. They know the game's over with, so neither here nor there. I think what we're going to do is put in our second string for the day. I think everybody's done. The first string done their part. So that's what we're going to do. And don't know what happened there. I didn't mean to call an audible.
The orange. Line up to punt.
Should be an easy kick.
Is up. And he got it. Here's the
So now we got our second string in, which means I got to be mindful. We only got 2 active halfbacks.
for a possible recovery here.
I don't want to burn out Gray.
You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the
I wasn't expecting to put our second string in today. I figured it'd be a fairly close game, but we just played so well. Offensively, we just killed it today. Man, we played so well.
position.
I'm going to try a fullback dive.
They'll set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Just throw something a little different. We'll go to Coleman on this one. He's our backup fullback.
Here. Line up in an I
Yeah, go over here.
Gives it up the middle. He can
Almost get the first down. Not bad.
10-yard gain.
I'm going to go here. We're going to run a basic dive with Gray.
Second down.
And we're going to run some clock. That's usually what I do in the fourth quarter if we got a lead. Let's try to go and cover 0. I don't have an audible for this.
Set up in
I
the
could go over the top, but we'll just get a first down. Again, I just want to kind of run clock and get down the field, and we can get out of here and get ready for our next game. Whoever that is, I already forgot. I think it's Washington at home, if I'm not mistaken. We'll snap it on this one. Just find a gate. Did I get in? Did I get a first?
brings him down.
I think I got it. 1st and 10. We'll stay here. I'm going to go with basic swing. Do I got the receivers, by the way? I did not think about this. No, I thought that number 2 looked kind of funny over there. That's our tight end.
Has 4 receivers lined up here.
I think they're going zone. So that's our tight end. He's our 6th string wide receiver. He hasn't got the touch the ball today. It just kind of worked out. I may be able to get him a touch or 2 on this drive.
Drops back to pass.
We'll go over here to Gray, and he caught it.
And it's caught. Juke move.
That's very rare. Normally, they just give up on it after their first try.
Won't get much.
Well, for a screen to work, the linebackers and line
I'm going to go to my tight end. What's a good way to get my ball? Let's go back to Ohio. I don't want to force it on a player.
49-yard line.
See, they're going cover 1 there. They're doing that.
Lines up in the
Like they're just telling me, Al, throw it deep. Which is fine, whatever. We'll go to Monte. Let's see if Sutton can get his first touchdown of the year.
back to pass.
I'm going to get over on this side.
Rolling out to the left side. He's going long.
This could work. 6 point. I had to. I mean, if you're going to bring 14 defenders on the line of scrimmage or close to it,
For the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with
I would go home too.
and delivered a beautiful ball.
And normally doesn't the defense, the CPU doesn't give you that much of a tail of what they're doing. But in that case, you knew it was obvious. So we'll score. No problem. Just take what they give us. Not the best kick. It worked out fine.
Tacks on the extra point.
So our defense, I should have enough depth everywhere, but we'll test our 3-4, we'll test our nickel. That way we know going forward what we can do when we got our backups in there. Because I hate seeing quarterbacks playing safety or what have you. That's a good kick. Should be a touchback. Let's see. Let's just do a cover 2 man. Let's check out our secondary. Or there's our linebackers. That look at that. That's our backups. Backups. Again, we're just recruiting so well. We're stacking players. We're doing the Saban route. We're just stacking as many good kids as we can. Went for the interception, didn't work. This is pre-NIL where everybody leaves if they don't get more than 100 snaps a year. Goofy. Let's try our nickel. Nickel situation, not the greatest, but we should be fine everywhere else. They got their backups in. At least they got the quarterback in. Yeah, I think that's just their second string. He threw that one a little too early. 3rd and 2, and they're going goal line. Now, somebody's going to be out of position here. Somebody at number 42, I think that's a linebacker on the line. Everywhere else looks okay.
Syracuse lines up in a goal line set.
Let's see if we can get a stop. Just a basic run to the strong side. That's what I expected, and he got it anyways. Let's go back to 3-4. We seem to have our best backups here. I'm going to go cover 3.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
We'll do an over front. That's fine. That's
Here, drops back on 1st down. And it's caught.
just know where to go on that one.
He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small
I'm going to try. Where's that cover 2 at? Let's do a crash 2.
up for the big play.
Look at that number 97. Oh, he's a monster. Our defensive tackle. Just a big dude. Look at their center. He's number 90, which is hilarious. Ooh, uh-oh, this ain't good. Make a tackle. Just plugged up the middle there.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading.
We'll go nickel. Kind of forcing us to if they're going
1st and 10.
4 wide.
Here is back in the gun.
Now they got a weird center. Number 6 is playing center, so they got... Ooh, just almost picked. Great play. 2nd and 10. So pay attention who their center is. So what I need to do, I need to blitz up the middle. Where's that one play at? We looked... There it is. Thunder 2.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is
Now it's 90. Either way, the guy's not meant to be playing center.
the orange. Come out in the
Let's see if we can get some pressure up the middle. That worked out all right.
stop behind the line.
Went with a QB draw for whatever reason. 3rd and 11.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was
We'll do a basic cover 3 from nickel.
that play.
The offense faces a
Now, yeah, my corner situation just isn't very good. I think I got one of my receivers
Syracuse comes to the line.
playing corner. I think that's Monte.
Here, drops to throw. Rolls to the right.
Back foot.
Over the middle.
Way to keep
All right, that was weird. 4th and 11.
a nice job of locating the football and
I'm going to do an all-out block.
completion.
We may have a chance if they don't come in to protect it.
Position to make a play.
I'm going to go over here. They're going to come in. Yep. It was worth a shot.
The punt.
Minute 27. Ooh, shoot. That was close. Go back and look at it.
Fair catch.
Oh, my gosh. Look how close this was. Almost got the... I was surprised somebody got through. Ooh, man. Oh, so close. That would have been an awesome play.
Let's see if this defense
Minute 20. I don't think we can run out the clock.
They do, my friend. Look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
I'm going to do a fullback dive.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on
I'm
the
trying to do my math here. It's going to be close.
Tennessee.
We'll go to the right. Just get up there with... Look at Coleman. 1st down. Wasn't expecting that.
Nice gain on that run.
Maybe I need to run the fullbacks a little bit more.
Defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9
I think we
guys
can
to the box.
take a knee the rest of the way. I think that helped.
Slow this running game down.
You're right.
Excellent first game. Great win.
1st and 10.
Excellent start to the season. Our next game, maybe our weakest of the well, we'll say. I know Kentucky, let's say Vanderbilt. I don't know how bad Washington is. We'll know when we'll play them next week. get through that, and then we got just a gauntlet of a schedule. I think we got Florida after that. They're ranked. They went back a little bit. I think they had put all their chips in their last 2 seasons and it didn't work out for them. I hope they don't call a timeout on me when I take a knee on the 3rd down. We'll see if that happens or not. Get down to a couple of seconds. 3. Nobody ain't gonna don't have to worry about it. We're less than 25 seconds. So that is it. 49-13. Only had 3 third down attempts, and we were 100% on all of it. So this is what the offense is supposed to look like. When everything's humming, the running game, the passing game, this is the perfect textbook example of the air raid, what you just saw today. Especially our deep ball. Man, we attacked those safeties hard today, and it worked out really well. Again, 49-13. Best coach in the country. Looking for his 6th national championship. Hopefully we can win one this year. Again, we got a gauntlet of a schedule coming up. Hopefully that'll help us in the polls, in the BCS rankings and the computer polls, all that good stuff. Let's go check out some numbers. 420 to 317, 124 yards rushing, almost 300 yards passing. But look at that, 14 of 17, 5 passing touchdowns. He had 5. I thought he just had 4. I forgot one somewhere. Oh no, Sutton threw a touchdown late. That's right. But 100% on 3rd down to their 50. We played perfect on offense. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong today. We didn't even punt the ball. We didn't have to kick a field goal. It was just every drive we got a touchdown. I think every single one. Individual stats, Rhodes, 12 of 15, 246 yards, 4 touchdowns. Not bad for 3 quarters. And then Sutton went in there, played perfectly technically, 2 for 2, 50 yards and a touchdown. Running the ball, Pedro had a quiet day of only 9 attempts and 86 yards, but he did get to the end zone once. Receiving, Wilson had a killer day. Making that decision late last year, putting him at the number 2 spot, made all the difference in the world in this passing game. It got a little bit better last year. Now it's looking even better today. He got 2 touchdowns. He also looks like he led in yards, but Gray had a touchdown. Grant had a touchdown. Monte had a touchdown. Stevenson did not, but he got in via a punt return for a touchdown. So all 5 of these guys got in on top of Pedro. So I think we had 6 different guys get a touchdown today. Incredible. Defensively, Smith led in tackles with 5. That's good. Tackles for loss. Several dudes had 1 apiece. That's a good team effort. 2 sacks, 1 by Hines, our defensive tackle, and then Jermaine Washington, and then 1 interception by Johnny Wright, our backup strong safety. And again, you look at the box score, really never in doubt. It was consistent those first 3 quarters. 14 points, 14 points, 14 points, and their offense actually got worse. 7, 3, and 0. Just a great first start to the season. I love it. Something to build on for the next game against Washington. We're going to check out some stuff here. Let's go and sim the week. We're going to look at some recruiting. Hopefully we'll get all 4 of those guys. I'd like to think a game like this helped. So you look at our schedule. We got Florida. They're ranked. Arkansas, Georgia, get through that. And then it's like, 4 straight ranked games. Let's see if anybody lost. Let's see, Virginia, they're undefeated. Alabama, South Carolina. I mean, look at this. Look at that murderer's row. If we can get through that undefeated, then we're going to win a national championship. I mean, that's just a gauntlet right there. But that's what I picked. That's what I wanted to do. Let's go check out top 25 for the week. So we beat Syracuse, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina won. Then we have Mississippi State over Florida State. Oh, that was an upset. LSU, Arizona State, Oklahoma won, Oregon, Michigan, Maryland, USC, Texas A&M, Cal, Virginia, Penn State, Ohio State, Nebraska, and then Miami. So there were really no upsets other than that one we just mentioned earlier. Let's go to recruiting. Again, Florida State was the big upset of the day. We're going after 4 guys. Fullback, Jeff Stegall. He may be starting for us next year, possibly. I know we got 1 guy already redshirted, but I'm really excited about what this kid can possibly do for us. And we got a positive pitch, so we're going to get this kid. So we lucked out there. That's good. Now we just got to bide our time with him. Outside linebacker, the local kid at Elizabethton. That's not too far from me. Mike Caldwell. He's already got it down to his top 5. We just got to find out some information pitch-wise. Next up, we got middle linebacker Steve Morse. Already got it down to his top 5. That's good. We just don't know what he's into yet. And then last but not least, the big halfback, Dan Kane. All-name team. We're moving up his list pretty well. We just don't know what he's into just yet. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls. Penn State and Ohio State are above us. There's Maryland, Alabama, Nebraska. I'd like to think Penn State and Ohio State will play each other at some point this year. We'll see. There's South Carolina. Again, we're playing a lot of these teams this year. There's LSU. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Pedro may have went down. Nope, they kept him where he's at. Again, I still think he's the best running back in the country. He just didn't have to do a whole lot today. That's a good problem to have when your top guy didn't have to do much. Our passing game went so well. You see the rest of those guys right there very early in the season. Players of the week. Nationally, quarterback from Nebraska had a really good game. Defensive end from Michigan played well. What about the SEC? Halfback for Auburn. I'd like to think we'll play Auburn next year. We're playing LSU and Ole Miss these next 2 years. We played them last year. We're playing them this year. We'll probably go and play, I don't know, Mississippi State and Auburn next or something of that effect. We'll find out next season. But outside linebacker for Alabama had a good game. We're going to play him here in about a month or so. Conference standings. Too early. Nobody's played anybody yet, but what we can do is check out the team info screen. So our backup free safety is out for a few weeks. I think we'll be fine there as long as Green plays. That kind of spooked me. What was it? Yeah, right around the third quarter. Green just wasn't out there for like almost a full drive. Weird, but he played. Let's look at our offense. So CJ Rhodes, 4 touchdowns. Pedro, Wilson, that may be consistent all year. We'll see. I think Grant's going to get plenty of touches as well. And on the defensive side, that's going to fluctuate on tackles, sacks, and Washington. He was our leading sack guy, or was it Lowe? Actually, I think Lowe was our leading sack guy last year. Interceptions, right? Again, all 3 of those names, that'll probably go all over the place throughout the rest of the year. Let's go check out Washington. Hopefully we pick the team that isn't very good. They got their first win. They beat Notre Dame on the road. That's a big win for them. No injuries. You look at their stats, it's kind of hard to tell. Looks like they got a really good running back, possibly over 130 yards. You look on their defensive side, they got one guy leading in tackles and sacks, but it's just the first game of the season, so it's not really easy to tell what they have. But that's what we got coming up. Our first home game against the Huskies. We got way more talent than that. They got C+. I never scout these teams when I pick them. I kind of go by storylines and things of that nature. And I just wanted to pick a West Coast team. And it looks like hopefully we pick one that fits. But looks like they run the ball pretty well. And their stats look pretty good. But again, they've only played one game, so have we. Something's got to give. I think we could beat them, be okay, as long as we play clean football and play our offense the way we've done today. Then we'll have no problems. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.